श्रीचक्र वरदाचार्यं शुद्धसत्व गुरुत्तमं श्रीनिधिं राघवं वन्दे ह्यपार करुणाकरम् अग्रे पश्यामि तेजः किमपि हयमुखं वर्धकं वारिराशेः विद्यारूपस्य हृद्यं विशद शशिनिभं पद्मजाताभिनन्द्यं शङ्खं चक्रं च पुस्तं विवृतिरतिमतीं ज्ञानमुद्रां च लक्ष्मीं विभ्राजमानं श्रुतिततिमहितं लोचनानेकदृश्यं नमः सदसे एतर्हि भगवतो महापुरुषस्य अपार करुणाम्बुराशेः आश्रितवात्सल्यैक जलधेः श्रीमद् कोमलवल्लिका वल्लभस्य श्रीमद् अपर्याप्तामृतस्य परया कृपया विश्व संस्कृत समाजस्य द्राविड शाखायां श्री सीतालक्ष्मी रामस्वामी महाविद्यालयस्य श्री शारदा महिला महाविद्यालयस्य च सन्निवेशे भारतीय संप्रदाये गुरोः प्रभावः इति शीर्षकम् उपन्यासम् आचार्य करुणावलम्बी वेंकटेशदासः आंग्ल भाषायाम् आरभे बहूनां डॉक्टरेट जनानां मध्ये एकः डॉक्टर उपन्यासम् आरभे. Namaskaram to all. At the outset, I wish to extend my heartfelt thanks to Global Sanskrit Forum, TN Prant, SRC College of Trichy and Sri Sharada College for Women Salem, and especially Srimati Usha Srinivasan for giving me this wonderful opportunity to deliver a lecture in this one-day national webinar on an excellent topic, the legacy of Guru in Bharatiya tradition. The topic is also a very important topic, and amidst a learned audience, it's a great opportunity for me to deliver a lecture on this topic. Without further delay, let us move into the topic. All our sacred texts, our Vedas, Upanishads, Itihasas, Puranas, Smritis, all scriptures, sacred texts have come to us only through Guru Shishya parampara. Just take the case of Vedas. It was Vedavyasa who split the Vedas into four: Rig Veda, Yajurveda, Samaveda and Atharvana Veda. Now, Vedavyasa, after dividing the Vedas into four, he taught Rig Veda to his disciple Paila, Yajurveda to his disciple Vaishampayana, Samaveda to Jaimini, Atharvana Veda to Sumantu. Now, Vyasa, he teaches Rig Veda to Paila, Yajurveda to Vaishampayana, Samaveda to Jaimini, Atharvana Veda to Sumantu. Now, these four rishis, Paila, Vaishampayana, Jaimini, Sumantu, they started teaching each branch of the Vedas to their subsequent shishyas. Thereby Veda Pracharam happened. So, how this Veda has been bequeathed to us in till this date means one acharya teaches to his shishya, that shishya becomes an acharya, and he teaches to his subsequent shishyas, they become acharyas, they teach to the next generation of shishyas. So, in this way only our Vedas have come to us. Take the case of Ramayanam. How did Ramayanam come into existence? Initially, sage Narada taught Valmiki the history of Rama in concise format, Sankshepa Ramayanam. Narada taught Valmiki. Later, Valmiki composed the Kavyam, Mahakavyam, Adikavyam, Sri Ramayanam of 24,000 verses, and Valmiki taught the same to Kusha and Lava, the sons of Rama. Kusha and Lava started singing Ramayanam all over, thereby it came into existence. So Narada teaches concise Ramayanam to Valmiki, Valmiki composes and then teaches to Kushalava, Ramayanam comes into existence. Take the case of Mahabharatam. We call Mahabharatam as the fifth Veda. Mahabharatam was taught by Vaishampayana to Janamejaya. There also Guru Shishya relationship comes there. Vishnu Puranam, it is called Purana Ratnam. It was taught by Guru Parashara Rishi to Shishya Maitreya. Bhagavata Puranam, very celebrated Puranam, it was taught by Guru Shuka Brahmam to Shishya Parikshit. Take the case of Bhagavad Gita. Gita Acharya is Lord Krishna himself. He teaches the disciple Arjuna, that is Bhagavad Gita, because Arjuna himself says, Karpanya doshopahata swabhavaha prichhami tvam dharma sammudha chetaha yat shreyasyan nishitam bruhitan me Sishyasteham Shadi Mam Tvam Prapannam. So he becomes a Sishya, Krishna becomes Gita Acharya, the Acharya Guru, he teaches, thereby Bhagavad Gita came into existence. Take Vishnu Sahasranamam, we chant Vishnu Sahasranamam every day. How did it come into existence? Bhishma on the bed of arrows, he was the acharya. Bhishmacharya teaches the 1,000 names to Dharmaputra, thereby we are chanting Vishnu Sahasranamam. So whatever text you take, there will be a guru, there will be a shishya. That guru will teach the shishya. That shishya will later become a guru. He will teach the subsequent disciples. In this way only, all our scriptures, all our holy texts, all our Itihasa Puranas, even stotrams, devotional hymns, everything came into existence only through this Guru Sishya Parampara. It has been avichinam, it has been continuing till date. That's why we are able to enjoy the nectarine essence of all our scriptures. What is the importance of this Guru Parampara? Just imagine if there is some small discontinuity or some break in this Guru Parampara, we cannot get all those treasures. Only because of this Guru Parampara, we are able to get everything. Now, why is this Guru Parampara needed? The reason has been given in the Vedas themselves. So, let me start from Vedas. The topic is from Shruti to Shiksha. Right from Vedic tradition, we start from Vedic parlance till today's context. How Guru has been guiding us. He has been the guiding light. So, let us start from the Vedas. Chandogya Upanishad says, Acharya Dhaiva Vidya Vidita Sadhishtam Prapati. This is the word of Chandogya Upanishad. We have to write it in our hearts forever. Acharya Dhaiva Vidya Vidita Sadhishtam Prapati. Only when you learn an art or a knowledge from your guru, only if you learn any art or any form of knowledge from your guru, it will sustain forever. If you try to learn directly through a book or through other means, that knowledge will not last long. Only when an art or any knowledge form is learned from a guru, it will sustain forever. If you try to learn directly through a book or other means by hook or crook or whatever means, that knowledge will not last long. This is the word of Chandogya Upanishad. Only when you learn through a guru, that knowledge or art will last with you forever. Chandogya Upanishad further explains this with the help of a story. In the 4th Adhyaya, 10th Khandam of Chandogya Upanishad, the story of Upakosala is there. Upakosalohavai Kamalayanaha Satyakame Jabale Brahmacharyam Uvasa Tasyaha Dwadasha Varshani Agnin Parichachara Sahasmanyan Antevasina Samavartayan Tamhasmaivana Samavartayati. There was a disciple by name Upakosala. This boy Upakosala studied in the Gurukulam of Guru called Satyakama Jabala. So the Guru is Satyakama Jabala. Disciple's name is Upakosala. Upakosala studied in that Gurukulam. But this Guru Satyakama Jabala, he taught all teachings to all the other students except to Upakosala. He didn't teach anything to Upakosala. He taught everything to all the other students, but this Guru Satyakama Jabala gave only one instruction to Upakosala. Take care of my Agnihotra Agni, the holy fire for daily worship. There are 3 forms of fires, Gargapatyam, Dakshinagni, Agavaniyam. The only duty of this Upakosala is he has to take care of these Agnihotra Agnis of his Acharya, perform pujas and everything. Upakosala obliged. Now, all the students are attending Gurukulam, regular classes, 12 years, they all studied, they completed their studies and they returned back to their homes. Still, Upakosala was there in Gurukulam, he didn't learn even any alphabets or anything, even basic lessons he didn't learn anything. He was taking care of the Agnihotra Agni of his Acharya for 12 years. What's the reason? Upanishad says, this Guru wanted to teach great spiritual science, Brahma Vidya, to this disciple Upakosala alone, because he is fit for that. So the Acharya wanted to teach great Brahma Vidya, great spiritual science to this disciple, but the Guru wanted to test whether this disciple truly has the thirst to attain that divine knowledge or not, because divine spiritual knowledge or Brahma Vidya should not be taught to a person who is not interested in it. He has to be interested. Even Krishna says in Bhagavad Gita, Nacha asusrushave vachyam. You should not say this to a person who is not interested. So he should have the thirst, he should have the hunger, he should have a longing or yearning. Then only the Acharya will teach. So he taught basic subjects to everybody else. Now spiritual subject, he just waits. 12 years gone. Didn't teach anything so far to Upakosala. One day the acharya went outside for some work. At that time, Upakosala was very much disappointed. All the children who had joined this Gurukulam 12 years ago along with me, they have all completed their studies, they have all gone home, but I didn't learn anything from my Guru. He was disappointed. This Upakosala disciple decided to abstain from taking food. He went on a hunger strike. Saha vyadhina anashitum dadre. I won't consume any food. Till my acharya teaches me something, I won't take food. He went on a hunger strike. Seeing his plight, the Agnis, 3 Agnis are there, Gargapatyam, Dakshinagni, Ahavaniya. Those 3 Agnis saw Upakosala. Oh, he has been serving us so sincerely with devotion, but he is on a hunger strike. Let us teach him. Those Agnis decided, those 3 Agni deities, Gargapatya Agni deity, Ahavaniya Agni deity, Dakshinagni Agni deity, those 3 Agni deities appeared before Upakosala. They told him, don't worry, Acharya wanted to teach you Brahma Vidya, about Brahman, Bhagavan, Lord. We will teach you Prano Brahma, Kam Brahma, Kam Brahma. Do you know who is God? Prano Brahma. God is the very vital breath of all. Just like we cannot survive without breathing, without God nothing can exist. In Tamil they say, Avanandri O Naduvu Masayadu. So without God nothing exists. Prano Brahma, Kam Brahma, Kam Brahma. Kam means Sukham, bliss. Kam means infinite like space. Kam Brahma means Bhagavan is the embodiment of infinite bliss. Kam. Kam is infinite. Kam is Kam. First Ka. Kam is bliss. Second Ka. Kam is infinite. Kam Brahma. Not English. Kam Brahma. That is calling. This is Kam Brahma. He is the form of infinite bliss. Prano Brahma, Kam Brahma, they thought. After teaching all these things, those Agnis say one thing. This is the main point for this discourse. This is the legacy of Guru. Those Agnis, after teaching about Bhagavan, Brahman to this disciple Upakosala, those Agnis told him, Acharyastute Gatim Vakta. Oh Upakosala, we have taught you about Bhagavan, Brahman, but the mode of meditation on Bhagavan, the way you should perform upasanam, devotion towards Bhagavan, will be taught to you only by your Guru. Even deities, Agnis, we are not fit to teach this to you. Agnis say, we may be Agnis, we may be Devas, we may be deities, but Acharyastute Gatim Vakta, the mode of meditation on Bhagavan, that upasanam should be taught only by your Acharya. Saying so, those 3 Agnis disappeared. Now the Guru who had gone outside, Satyakama Jabala, he comes back to his ashram. He sees the face of Upakosala. The Guru asks him, see, that's the nature of Guru. He can find out just by looking at the face, he can judge the intellect of the disciple. The Satyakama Jabala asks, Brahma Vida Iva Somya Te Mukam Bhati Konutva Anushasaseti. Oh Upakosala, did anybody teach you anything? He asked. Upakosala was shocked. How do you know? This Acharya says, Brahma Vida Iva Somya Te Mukam Bhati. Your face shines brilliantly like an enlightened one. Somebody should have taught you Brahma Jnanam. Somebody should have taught you about Bhagavan. Tell me who taught you. He said, these Agnis, they only appeared before me and they taught me about Bhagavan. Now the Guru told him, I just wanted to test your resilience. Whether you want to know about Bhagavan or not, I wanted to test your hunger. I wanted to judge your yearning. That's why I just prolonged and now it's time to teach you. Now this Acharya Satyakama Jabala told him, now I will teach you how to meditate on Bhagavan. Nammalvar says in Tamil, Kamala Kannan en Kanninullan. That same meditation in Chandogya Upanishad. Yesho Akshini Purusho Drishyate. Yesha Atmeti Hovacha. Yetad Amritam Abhayam Yetad Brahma. Now the Acharya, he completes that teaching. Yesho Akshini Purusho Drishyate. You meditate on God residing within your eyes. Kamala Kannan en Kanninullan. You just meditate that God is dwelling within your eyes. Yesha Atmeti Hovacha. He is your soul. Yetad Amritam. He is nectarine, full of bliss. abhayam, he removes your fears. Etat Brahma, he is great. Etang sanyadvama ityachakshate, etang he sarvani vamani nayati. He confers auspiciousness on his devotees. Yeshayeva Vamanihi, Yeshayeva Bhamanihi. He shines brilliantly with so much of tejas. These are all the attributes of Bhagavan. You meditate on that Lord. Now, after getting this Upadesham from his Guru Satyakama Jabala, Upakosala meditates on Bhagavan in his eyes with these attributes, Vamani, Bhamani, and everything. Etad Amritam, Abhayam, Brahma. He meditates and then attains liberation or moksha. This is the story mentioned in Chandogya Upanishad. Now, what is the message conveyed here? Even the teachings of God or a deity like Agni cannot replace the direct teaching of a guru. That's why even after Agni's teaching, those Agnis themselves told him, no, you should resort to your acharya. Acharya should complete the Upadesham. Then only you can meditate on Bhagavan. Lord Krishna puts it crisply in Bhagavad Gita. Even after Lord himself teaching Arjuna, Krishna tells Arjuna, Tadviddi pranipatena pariprashnena sevaya upadekshyanti te jnanam jnaninaha tattvadarshanaha. Krishna says, oh Arjuna, even if Bhagavan myself teach you, that's not enough. You go to acharyas. They are tattvadarshis. They are realized souls. You obey them. You just prostrate at their lotus feet. You perform service to them and then ask them politely. They will teach you. So what does this show? There is no replacement of Guru in our Bharatiya tradition. Even God cannot replace Guru. Because whatever thing, even your parents, God can replace your parents. God can take the role of your father. God can take a role of mother. But for Guru, there is no replacement at all for a Guru. Even God cannot replace Guru. That's why Agni Devas directed Upakosala to his Acharya only. Krishna directs Arjuna to an Acharya only. Even the same Krishna, he tells Dharmaputra, when Bhishma was lying on the bed of arrows, Krishna tells Dharmaputra, Sahibhutam Bhavishyatcha Bhavacha Bharatarshaba. Bhishma knows the past, present and future. O Dharmaputra, if Bhishma departs from this earth, then there is nobody else to teach Dharma. Krishna says there is nobody else to teach Dharma. So you resort to Bhishma. Tasmin astamite Bhishme Kauravanam Durandare Dharma alpi bhavishyanti tasmatvam chodayamyaham. If Bhishma goes, there is nobody else to teach Dharma. So books cannot replace a guru. CDs cannot replace a guru. Pen drives cannot replace a guru. YouTube videos cannot replace a guru. A guru is always a guru in our tradition. Even take the case of Namadeva. In Pandaripuram, Namadeva was the greatest devotee of Panduranga. If Namadeva sings Vittala Panduranga will dance. That Namadeva requests Panduranga, you please teach me about spiritual wisdom. Panduranga said, no. For spiritual wisdom, you should go to a guru. Panduranga directs Namadeva to go to a guru. After resorting to a guru only, Namadeva attains spiritual knowledge. This is history. So, Bhagavan himself cannot replace a guru. So, nobody else can replace. Pillai Lokacharya, the great Acharya, he says, which post is higher? Bhagavan or Guru? God or Guru? What is the higher position? Pillai Lokacharya says, only a person who is in a lower post will aspire for a higher post. The person in a higher post will never aspire for a lower post. No Guru wants to become God. No Guru wants to become God. But God himself wants to become Guru. That's why Bhagavan became the first Acharya, Lakshminatha Samarambham. Bhagavan became the Acharya, Narayana Rishi, and taught the 8-lettered Narayana mantra to Nara. Bhagavan became Gita Acharya Krishna and taught Gita to Arjuna. So Bhagavan aspires to become Guru, but no Guru aspires to become Bhagavan. The person in lower post only will aspire for higher post. So Bhagavan is lower post, Guru is higher post. So Guru is always Guru. Bhagavan only aspires to become Guru. So that Guru cannot be replaced in our tradition. That is shown in Chandogya Upanishad. This is the first thing. Now, second point. Ramayanam. We say Veda Vedye Parai Pumsi Jate Dasharathatmaje. Veda Prachetasa Dasit Sakshat Ramayanatmana. when the essence of Vedas, Bhagavan, who is the essence of Vedas, he came to this earth as the son of Dasharatha. Vedas came to the earth as the son of Valmiki as Valmiki Ramayana. Bhagavan came as child of Dasharatha. Vedas came as the child of Valmiki as Ramayana. In Ramayanam, we can see the glory of Guru in many places. Rama, being Bhagavan himself, he resorted to Vasishta to learn all the 64 arts. There is no need for Bhagavan to resort to a Guru, but Rama went to Vasishta. Not only that, he went to Vishwamitra, he learnt mantras, Bala, Atibala from Vishwamitra, he got lot of divine weapons, astras from Vishwamitra. At one stage, Rama tells Vishwamitra, Imausma Munishardole, Kinkarau Samupastitau, Ajnapaya Yatheshtam Vai, Shasanam Karavavakim. Rama tells Vishwamitra, myself and my brother Lakshmana, we are all your servants. You command as per your wish, we are ready to do whatever you command, whatever you order, we are ready to obey. That much obedience to Guru, Lord Rama along with Lakshmana has shown in Ramayana. These are all on one side. The main purport of Ramayanam itself is to stress the importance of Guru only. There is one Tatparyam for Ramayanam. This has been mentioned by Swami Vedanta Deshikan in Sankalpa Suryodayam. I will tell you the shloka later. First, I will give you the explanation. Ramayanam itself has come to stress the importance of Guru only. How? Now we all know the history of Ramayanam. Now just view the same Ramayanam from a different perspective. Rama is Paramatma. Sita Devi takes the role of a Jivatma. Lord Rama is Paramatma. Mother Sita Devi takes the role of a Jivatma. Sita was imprisoned in the island of Lanka, surrounded by ocean. That is the Samsara Sagaram. This Jivatma Sita is imprisoned in Sri Lanka, which is none other than the ocean of worldly existence, Samsara Sagaram. She was imprisoned in Sri Lanka, in which place? Ashokavanam. That Ashokavanam had 9 entrances, which symbolizes our body, which also has 9 entrances. So this Jivatma Sita, separated from Paramatma Rama, imprisoned in the whole worldly existence of Sri Lanka in this body called Ashokavanam by Ravana. Ravana has 10 heads, right? That 10-headed Ravana is our mind, because mind has 10 Indriyas as 10 heads, 5 Jnanendriyas, sense organs, 5 Karmendriyas, motor organs. So 5 Jnanendriyas, 5 Karmendriyas, 5 sense organs, 5 motor organs together constitute the 10 head of this mind Ravana. This mind Ravana that has imprisoned Sita is influenced by 3 gunas. Sattva guna, a balanced state. Rajo guna, anger, lust and hyperactive state. Tamo guna, lazy, inactive state. This Sattva guna is Vibhishana, Shanta. Rajo guna, anger, lust is Shurpanaka. Tamo guna is Kumbhakarna. Now this Ravana drives away Sattva guna Vibhishana. He keeps Rajo guna Shurpanaka and Tamo guna Kumbhakarna by his side and tortures this Jivatma Sita. Now who should come to save Sita? Rama should have come. But did he come directly? No. He sent Hanuman as his representative Ramaduta. Similarly, this Jivatma is suffering in this worldly existence, in this body, imprisoned by this mind, along with the 10 Indriyas. The 11th Indriya mind has imprisoned this Jivatma, influenced by Rajoguna, Tamoguna, Sattoguna is driven away. To save this Jivatma, Bhagavan does not come in person. Rather, just like Rama sent Hanuman as his representative, Bhagavan sends Guru Acharya as his own representative. So this is the second point. First point is there is no replacement for Guru. First R. Second R. Guru is the representative of Bhagavan. Second R. Representative. Just like Hanuman crossing the ocean and reaching Lanka, Acharya takes birth in this world as the representative of Bhagavan. Just like Hanuman searching and finding out Sita, Acharya searches and finds a good disciple. Just like Hanuman singing Ramayanam to Sita, Acharya teaches the glories of Bhagavan to the disciple. Just like Hanuman giving the mudra ring to Sita, Acharya gives Shankha Chakra mudra on the shoulders of the disciple. Just like Hanuman burning Lanka, Acharya burns our sins. Just like Hanuman uniting Sita with Rama, Acharya unites this Jivatma with Paramatma. This is explained by Swami Vedanta Deshika. Darpodagra Dashendriyanana Manonaktanchara Dittite Dehesmin Bhavasindhuna Parivrite Deenam Dasham Astitaha Adyatve Hanumat Samena Guruna Prakhyapitantah Puman Lankaruddha Videharaja Tanaya Nyayena Lalapyate. Just this is the shlokam in Sankalpa Suryodayam by Swami Vedanta Deshika. So, Acharya is the representative of Bhagavan. Bhagavan does not come in person every time to every person. Rather, he sends his representatives as Acharyas. That's why they say beautifully, this has been said in the text called Vishnu Dharma. In all the other yugas, we have got incarnations of Bhagavan. In Kali Yugam, what is the incarnation? Till the end of Dwapara Yugam, we have got Krishna Avataram. But Kalki Avatar is at the end of Kali Yugam only. Throughout Kali Yugam, we have got 4,32,000 years in Kali Yugam. What is the Avataram? The Vishnu Dharma says, Acharya is the Avataram of Bhagavan in Kali Yugam. Because in Krita Yugam, Asuras will be dwelling in a totally different realm away from the human beings. You take the case of Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakashipu, they will be totally away from human beings. But in the case of Treta Yugam, these demons will try to come near human beings. Ravana, Kumbhakarna, Khara, Dushana, Shurpanaka, they try to come and interact with human beings. Now, coming to the third Yugam, Dwapara Yugam, these demons will come as our own family members. Amongst us, amongst our friends and relatives, Duryodhana, Karna, Shakuni, like that our relatives and friends, demons will come in the disguise of relatives and friends. But in Kali Yugam, Asuras won't be in a different world as Krita Yuga. They won't come and go like in Treta Yuga. They won't be in our family like Dwapara Yuga. Rather, Asuras will be within our minds as demonic tendencies. In Kali Yuga, there are no external Asuras. Asuras will be within our minds as those demonic tendencies. Now, if there is an external Asura, Bhagavan can take an incarnation and kill him. But in Kali Yugam, it is internal demon. Only an Acharya can destroy that. So in Kali Yugam, Bhagavan takes the form of Acharyas and destroys the internal demonic tendencies and then takes us upward in our spiritual journey. So Acharya is the representative of Bhagavan, rather an incarnation of Bhagavan, just like Hanuman in Ramayana. This is point number 2. Point number 3, Lord Krishna has demonstrated and even stressed the greatness of Guru Bhakti in Srimad Bhagavatam. Srimad Bhagavatam is another important text in our tradition. Krishna has said 2 important things in Bhagavatam. Point number 1, a student has to serve the Guru with utmost devotion to please him. That's very, very important. Just attending a class, just saying good morning, good evening, thank you, this is not enough. Sushrusha, you have to serve the Guru. You have to perform Kainkaryam to Guru. This is point number 1. This is very, 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 very important. Krishna has stressed that. Point number 2. Rather than verbal communication with the Guru, if you perform service to your Guru, and if the Guru gets pleased and blesses the disciple wholeheartedly, automatically the disciple will receive all wisdom and all wealth. These 2 things have been stressed by Lord Krishna. I will tell you where, like ERC, explanation with reference to context, I will give you. We have to serve the Guru with utmost devotion to please him, number 1. Number 2, more than verbal communication, if you please the Guru, if he blesses you, you will get all wisdom and wealth. How? Let us move to Bhagavata Puranam, 10th Skandam, 81st chapter, Kuchela Upakyano. Kuchela, the friend of Krishna, the boyhood friend, he comes to meet Krishna. Krishna inquires Kuchela, see the shlokam of Shukha Brahmam in Bhagavatam, Kachit Gurukule Vasam, Brahman Smarsinau Yataha. Oh my friend, oh Brahmana Kuchela, do you remember our student life in Sandipani Gurukulam? Krishna asks. Do you remember our student life in Sandipani Gurukulam? Do you remember how all we served our Guru Sandipani? Krishna says, Naham Yijya Pratyatibhyam Tapasa Upashamenava Tushyayam Sarvabhutatma Guru Susrushaya Yata. Krishna says, serving one's Guru gives more pleasure to God than performance of yaga, tapas, pratas, everything. Serving one's guru gives more pleasure to Bhagavan. Now Krishna says, how all he served. Mute pananumo. Yeah, or mute. And thank you. Mute it. Okay, thank you. Now Krishna says, how all they had served their guru, pravishtanam maharanyam, apartau sumahadvija, vatavarsham abhutivram, nishturas tanayitnavaha. Krishna says, oh Kuchela, do you remember once we wanted to serve our guru Sandipani, we had been to the forest to collect wooden logs for our guru's Agni Anuttanam. We went to collect wooden logs. Suddenly we got caught in that forest amidst a heavy downpour with thunder and lightning. Flood just surrounded all of us. All directions were covered with darkness, and we suffered throughout the night amidst the flood in that darkness. Etat viditva udite ravau sandipanir guruhu anveshamano nasishyan acharyopasya daturan. Sandipani came to know of this only in the next morning. And Sandipani came to the forest in search of us. Krishna tells Kuchela, Sandipani came to know of this incident only the next morning. He came in search of us. He was shocked to see us all the students, they were all joining hands together, standing amidst all those floods, amidst those darkness and everything. Sandipani was shocked. He calls those children, he rescues them and tells them, Aho he putraka yuyam asmadarthe atidukhitaha atmavai praninam pretaha tam anadritya matparaha. Oh children, you have endured a lot of sufferings just to serve me. You have even risked your lives to perform Guru Susrusha. Let me bless you. Sandipani blessed us. Krishna says, Tushtoham bodh vijasretaha satya santu manorathaha chandamsi ayata yamani bhavantviha paratracha. I am pleased with you, O disciples. I am pleased with you. May you get the knowledge of all Vedas with ease. Sandipani blessed in a moment. May you get all the knowledge of Vedas with ease. You will never forget the wisdom of Vedas. Krishna says, because of that blessing, I am what I am now. Krishna says, Ittam vidhani anekani vasatam guruveshmani guror anugrahe naive puman purnav prashantaye. These are the words of Krishna. Only because of that acharya Sandipani's anugraham, I am what I am now. Guru Kripa is the reason for everything. If a guru blesses a devotee, he will automatically get all those blessings. So for that, what should we do? Just accompany the guru. Serve him with utmost sincerity and devotion. If he gets pleased, that blessing is more important than verbal teaching. Just take the life history of many famous devotees. Dhruva, he performed penance, he had darshan of Narayana, he attained the exalted status of pole star Dhruva Mandala, Dhruva Nakshatram. How did Dhruva attain that? By the grace of Guru Narada. It was Narada who encountered Dhruva in the middle. He taught him how to perform penance. He taught him how to meditate on Narayana. Thereby Dhruva obliged and then received the blessings of Bhagavan. Prahlada, we call him the goat among devotees. Goat, these days they say G-O-A-T, the greatest of all time, goat. Prahlada is Bhakta Shikamani, goat among devotees. How did he become so? While he was in the womb of his mother, Narada sang the divine names of Narayana, 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 Narayana. He listened from the womb of the mother. By listening to the words of Acharya from the womb of his mother, Prahlada became a great devotee. Take the case of Goda Devi, Andal Nachiyar. She married Bhagavan himself. Andal married Lord Ranganatha. Amudanam Aranganukke Malagittal Vazhiye we say. How did Andal marry Bhagavan? How did she develop that devotion? Because of her father come Acharya Periyalvar. Periyalvar Vishnu Chitta, he taught about the glories of Krishna to Andal. Thereby Andal fell in love with Krishna and then later married him. So there also Acharya Kripa plays the vital role. Similarly, one more example. One moment, if an Acharya thinks, let my disciple become wise, that one moment of mental thinking from Acharya is enough to make us wise. Because it is very difficult to make a person wise within a second. You can make him rich within a second. If you like me very much, if you give me 1 crore check, immediately I will become a crorepati. You can make me a crorepati within a second. But whether you wish to make it or not, that's a different thing. But if you want to make me wise, if you want to make me intelligent, that is not possible, because this brain, this ideal brain, has to cooperate. It never cooperates. So you can make a person rich in a moment. Even you can make a person healthy in a moment. If a person suffers from hypoglycemia, low sugar, the doctor will immediately administer 25% dextrose. Once the sugar, that dextrose enters into the body, immediately his sugar level will become normal. He will be back to action. If a person has fever, you give paracetamol either by tablet or by injection and give sponging, he will come back to normal. But if you want to make a person intelligent, it will take a lot of time. But for Guru, just 1 second is enough. Just 1 microsecond is enough to make his shishya brilliant. I will give you one example. Adi Shankara, he was camping in Varanasi, Kashi, at the banks of Ganges. Every day, Adi Shankara used to take classes on Upanishads in Ganges banks in Varanasi. There he had a disciple by name Giri. He used to attend the Upanishad classes of Shankaracharya every day. But this Giri was very much dull in studies. They say slow learners. No, that term has been changed. Late bloomers. Slow learners may hurt their feelings, so it has been changed as late bloomers. This Giri was a late bloomer. He was dull in his studies, but very much devoted to his Guru Adi Shankara. This being the case, one day Shankara and his other disciples have assembled for the class, Upanishad class. Everybody else has come, but this Giri was late. And seeing that, Adi Shankara waited for Giri to come. The other disciples said, Guru, you please start the class. Whether Giri comes or not, that doesn't make any difference. He is already a late bloomer. He can't understand anything. Whether he comes in the middle or he comes right from the beginning, whether he comes or not, doesn't make any difference. Even if he joins the class right from the beginning, he is dull. If he joins in the middle, he will be dull. Even if he doesn't join the class at all, doesn't make any difference. So why should you wait for that, Giri? You please resume the class, they said. But Adi Shankara thought, no, that Giri is very much devoted to me, but these people are making fun of his dull wit. No, they should not make fun of him. Adi Shankara, the Guru, just thought for one moment, may my disciple Giri get good wisdom, just a mental blessing. May my disciple Giri get good wisdom. Shankara thought. The next moment, Giri was coming, he was clapping his hands, dancing and singing 8 verses in praise of his Guru in the Sanskrit meter called Totakam. Since he sang 8 verses in Totaka meter, they came to be known as Totakashtakam. Since Giri sang this Totakashtakam, he came to be known as Totakacharya. The name Giri disappeared. He came to be known as Totakacharya. It is very, very difficult to compose a hymn in Totaka meter. That too as a Ashukavi, spontaneously extempore 8 verses. He is singing Vidita Kila Shastra Sudha Jalade Mahitopanishat Kathitartha Nidhe Hridaye Kalaye Vimalam Charanam Bhavashankara Deshika Me Sharanam Karuna Varuna Lagyapalagyamam Bhavasagara Dukka Vidhuna Kritam Rachaya Kila Darshana Tattva Vidham Bhavashankara Deshika Me Sharanam. Saying so, he was singing. All the others were astonished. Is it our Giri? That dull-witted Giri? He is singing. How? One moment of mental blessing from Acharya. Just that boy may get wisdom. Acharya thought. Immediately he got wisdom. So you cannot make a person wise in a moment. We normal people cannot do. We can make a person rich. We can make him healthy. We cannot give him knowledge. But Acharya can give knowledge within a moment. That's the glory of Acharya. So this is the point number 3. Momentary blessing. Within a moment, an Acharya can make a disciple wise. Point number 3. Point number 4. Acharya is the person who rescues us from this worldly existence. Point number 4. Let me give you one example. This was given by Mudaliyandan, the nephew of Ramanuja, he gives one example. There was a small worm living on the top of a hill. Just imagine there was a huge hill. A small worm was living on the top of the hill. There was a valley in between. The worm wanted to cross the valley and reach the top of an adjacent hill. There is another adjacent hill. It has a summit. This worm on the summit or top of this hill has to crawl through the valley and reach the other hill. Is it possible? Even if it crawls and crawls throughout its life, this worm cannot reach the top of the other hill. But the worm was intelligent. There was a big lion standing by the side of that worm. That lion was ready to jump from the top of this hill to that hill. That lion is capable of crossing this valley. Do you know what did this worm do? It just moved a bit and stuck itself to the foot of that lion. As the lion jumped and crossed the valley and reached the next hill, the worm that got itself attached to the foot of the lion also crossed the valley and attained the next hill. Now, the inner tatparyam here is, we are the worms. We are all small worms. We are in the hill called samsara, worldly existence. We have got a great valley to cross. That's our sins, our karma. It is a huge valley. The next hill is Vaikuntham, liberation, the lotus feet of God. If we, just mere worms, if we were to cross this huge valley of our sins and reach the next hill called Vaikuntham from this worldly hill called Samsaram, it is near impossible for us. But Acharya Guru, he is the lion. If a disciple worm attaches himself to the foot of the lion Acharya, Acharya is capable of crossing this samsara, worldly existence. Lion is capable of jumping. Acharya is capable of jumping along the sins or karma and reach Vaikuntham. When Acharya does that, if we attach ourselves to an Acharya, definitely we can also cross this worldly existence along with the same Acharya. So Acharya is the lion, we are the worms. This has been shown by many Acharyas in Ramanuja tradition. Madhurakavi Alvar, he was the disciple of Nammalvar. Though he was one among the Alvars, the 12 mystic saints, Madhurakavi Alvar did not sing a single verse about Narayana. He did not sing even one song about Lord Narayana. But he is one among the Alvars. How? Madhurakavi Alvar sang about his Acharya Nammalvar. He said, the other Alvars say, Bhagavan is Bhagavan. But let me say, I don't know Bhagavan if my Acharya Nammalvar had not shown him to me. Only because my Acharya showed Bhagavan to me, I knew Bhagavan. So, the Acharya, the teacher who teaches me about God, he is the real God and he is greater than God himself. Devu Matchariyen Kurugur Nambi Pavi Ninnisai Padi Tirivane. So my Acharya Nammalvar, he is my God. So Madhurakavi sang praise of his own Acharya Nammalvar. Ramanuja had a disciple by name Vaduganambi. When Ramanuja goes to the temple of Lord Ranganatha in Srirangam, Ramanuja will join his hands together and worship Lord Ranganatha. Now the disciple Vaduganambi, he will join his hands and worship his Guru Ramanuja. Ramanuja will tell him, no, Perumal is there, Lord Ranganatha is there. You face towards deity and worship him. Vaduganambi will say, you look at your Lord, I will look at my Lord. My Lord is my Acharya Ramanuja only. That's the greatness of devotion to Guru. Because the kataksham, we say the glances of Guru, the divine glance. The divine glance of Guru is considered so great. Swami Vedanta Deshika in Subhashita Nivi, he says, Ekayaiva Gurur Dritya. People here are all well versed in Sanskrit. This is Sanskrit forum. You can enjoy this shloka. Ekayaiva Gurur Dritya Dvabhyam Vapi Labetayat Nata Tisribihi Ashtabihi Sahasrenapi Karhichit. The divine glance, the divine kataksham of a single eye of a Guru is much greater than the kataksham of 3 eyes of Lord Shiva, 8 eyes of Lord Brahma and 1000 eyes of Lord Narayana combined together. 1011 eyes, 3 eyes for Shiva, 8 eyes for Brahma, 4-headed Brahma, each head has 2 eyes, so 8 eyes, and then 1,000 eyes for Lord Narayana, Sahasra Shirsha Purushaha, Sahasraksha, Sahasrapat. Even if those 1,011 eyes come together, Acharya's single glance is greater than all those 1,011 eyes combined together. That's the greatness of Acharya Kataksha. What does that Acharya do? In Nyasa Tilakam, Swami Vedanta Deshika says, Andhonandha Grahana Vashago Yati Rangesha Yatvat Pangurnauka Kuhara Nihito Niyate Navikena Bhungte Bhogan Avidita Nripaha Sevakasya Arbakadi Twatsampraptau Prabhavati Phalam Deshiko Me Dayaluhu. He gives 3 examples. Take the case of a blind man crossing the road. We might have seen in so many movies, always there will be one scene. There will be a blind man, he will be having a stick, somebody should help him cross the road. Similarly, we are intellectually blind. We are blind, we don't have the divine eyes. So in one way we are also blind. Acharya has got that divya driti, so he has that jnana khandise, that divine wisdom eye. So just like a person who can see helping a blind person cross the road, Acharya with divine vision helps us who are blind to cross the road of samsara and reach liberation. Second example, Pangurnauka Kuharanigito Niyate Navikena. A person, he was unable to walk due to paralysis or something. That person, he had to cross a river. At that time, a sailor came along with a boat. That sailor gave that person, a lame person, a boat and took him to the next shore in his boat. Similarly, Acharya is that sailor. He gives his grace as boat and takes us to the next shore, that is liberation. The third example is, this is more interesting. There was a king. The king had a servant. The servant served the king and king also gave him a lot of money. But the money received by the servant was enjoyed by the whole family of that servant. Did any family member of that servant see the king? No. Did any family member of the servant serve the king? No. But when the king gives money, they get share from that money from the servant. Why? Just because they are associated with the servant who serves the king, whatever king gives to the servant, that will go to his family members. King is God, the servant is Acharya, the disciples of Acharya are like the family members of that servant. Even if a disciple doesn't know anything about God, even if the disciple has not served God, even if he has not seen God, Acharya has seen God, he has served God. When God blesses the Acharya, that blessings will automatically be shared among all the disciples. That's why Manavala Mamunigal, the great preceptor, says, if you are devoted to your Guru, Bhagavan will automatically bless you. Jnanam Anuttanam Ivai, Nandrahave Udayanana Guruvai Adaindakal, Manilathir, Tenar Kamala Tirumamagal Kulunan, Tane Vayuhundam Tarum. Another one thing also Manavala Mamunigal says, if you are not devoted to your Guru, even if you are devoted to Bhagavan, Bhagavan will not bless you. If you are devoted to your Guru alone, Bhagavan will bless you happily. But you are devoted to Bhagavan, but not to your Guru. Tan Guruvin Thalinegal Tannil Anbundri Illadar, Anbu Tanpal Seidalum, Ambuyaigon, Inbamigu Vinadu, Tan Adika Vendiran, Adalal Nannar Avargal Tirinadu. So, if you are not devoted to Guru, Bhagavan will not bless you. One more example, take the case of Mahabali. Mahabali, actually you can see in Bhagavatam 8th chapter, Indra in Devasura Yuddham attacks Mahabali with his thunderbolt and Mahabali breathed his last. Mahabali passed away, he was dead. Asuras took his dead body to their Guru Shukracharya. Shukracharya brought him back to life with his Sanjeevani mantra. Because Mahabali was devoted to Acharya, that Acharya Bhakti gave him his life back. Shukracharya brought him back to life. And then Mahabali worshipped Shukracharya. He performed lot of worship for Shukracharya. Acharya got pleased. Shukracharya performed Vishwajit Yagam for the sake of Mahabali. Then Mahabali summoned a new army and went to attack Indra. Now Indra, seeing Mahabali coming back to attack him, went to his Guru, his Acharya Brihaspati. Indra went to Brihaspati and asked him, "Oh Acharya, Mahabali has come back. How did he come back? How can I defeat him? Brihaspati told Indra he was very much devoted to his acharya. He worshipped his acharya. His acharya has blessed him. That's why Mahabali has come back with power. Indra asked him, that may be on one side. How should I defeat him? Tell me. Brihaspati told him, I have already told you. He was very much devoted to his acharya. He worshipped his acharya. His acharya blessed him. So he has come with power. Indra asked, no Guru, I am not asking about his power. I am asking, how should I defeat him? Brihaspati said, I cannot tell you more directly, man. He was devoted to his acharya. He worshipped his acharya. His acharya blessed him. He has come with power. Indra said, no, acharya. I am asking, how should I defeat him? Brihaspati said, I can't tell you more directly. You cannot defeat Mahabali. He said, Mahabali defeated Indra and then conquered all the three worlds because of his acharya kripa. The mother of Devas, Aditi Devi, performed Payovratam, a penance towards Bhagavan. Bhagavan appears before Aditi Devi, asked her, what do you want? What the boon you want? Aditi said, you have to kill Mahabali and restore the kingdom back to my son Indra. Narayana told her, I cannot kill Mahabali. Usually people say, Bhagavan said, since Mahabali is the grandson of Prahalada, I will not kill him. But see the shlokam in Bhagavatam, Bhagavan did not say so. Yatra Vipra Ishwara Vipreshwara Vipra Guptaha, whoever a person has the blessing of his acharya, I cannot kill him. Yattenu Kuleshwara Vipra Guptaha, if a person enjoys the blessing of his acharya, even Bhagavan cannot kill him. So I cannot kill Mahabali. Aditi Devi said, oh Bhagavan, please bless me in some way or other. Then Bhagavan said, I can do one thing. I can go seeking alms from Mahabali and restore the kingdom to your son, but I can never kill Mahabali. So he came as Vamana Murti, sought alms of 3 footsteps of land from Mahabali. At that time, Shukracharya objected. Mahabali, don't give dhanam to this person, he will cheat you. But Mahabali went against the words of his guru. He said, I will donate. So Shukracharya got angry. He gave a curse. You will lose all your wealth. Stabdosmi aspat upekshaya. So you will lose everything. Stabdosi. Even after guru teaches you, you are still stubborn and you want to give donation to this person, you will lose all your wealth. So if a person enjoys the blessings of Acharya, he lives. If the person receives curse from Acharya, he falls. This is the message taught by the history of Mahabali. Another thing is, only when a person serves his guru a lot, service to guru is very, very important. That's why in those days, we had Gurukulam. In that format, shishyas should do all kinds of service to the guru. In Yaksha Prashnam, in Mahabharatam, very, very interesting part in Mahabharatam, in Yaksha Prashnam, that Yaksha, he asks Dharmaputra, Rajan Kenacha Buddhiman. You can refer the 8th question. Among the 125 questions of Yaksha Prashnam, the 8th question by Yaksha to Dharmaputra, Rajan Kenacha Buddhiman. How to become intelligent in a field. You may choose any field. It may be medicine or engineering, or you may want to become an advocate or auditor, whatever it is. How to become brilliant in that field. How to become intelligent. Dharmaputra answers, Buddhiman Vriddha Sevaya. Serve a guru or an experienced person in that field. Just mere listening or verbal teaching is not enough. You go to a guru or an experienced person in that field, you serve him, you please him, you get his grace, thereby you can become an expert in that field. That's why we say, even if a doctor completes MBBS in medical college, he will not be fit to treat patients at all times. Rather, what they do, they join as a junior doctor to another senior doctor. This junior doctor actually serves the senior doctor. Just look at the routine of hospital. This junior doctor will write case sheet for the sake of senior doctor. This junior doctor will go rounds for the sake of that senior doctor. This junior doctor will wake up at night and see the night cases, emergency cases for the sake of that senior doctor. That senior doctor will then teach practical nuances of medicine to this junior doctor. If a lawyer wants to become a great lawyer, he will become a junior lawyer to another senior lawyer. He will carry all those cases, all those files for that senior lawyer. Only because of that service to Guru, you can become a great scholar. Dharmaputra says, Buddhiman Vriddha Sevaya. Without service, you cannot get that kind of a knowledge. This is very, very important actually. I will tell you my own experience. When I was doing MBBS final year, we were posted in pediatrics department, medicine for children, pediatrics. In that pediatric department, to the outpatient OPD, they brought a 6-month-old female child which was crying for no obvious reason. The child kept on crying. Initially, we were students, we just examined that child. Usually, when a child is crying, we used to look for any pain in ear due to cold or blockage, any ear pain. We observed, we could not find any sign for that. Then we checked the abdomen for any abdominal pain, no abdominal pain. We checked for any insect bite or any injury, unnoticed injury, nothing we could find. We had a great professor by name Dr. N. Balasubramanian. By now he is retired. He was on the verge of retirement. He was the head of the department, come senior professor. He came and checked the child. He asked us, when a child is crying, you should first undress the child. Did you undress? First undress the child, he said. We removed all the dress. We found out the reason for the child crying. The reason is a small speck of paddy. Just because I am a medical person, I am telling you, don't take it the other way. A small speck of paddy was sticking to the private part of the 6-month-old child. That's why the child was crying. That professor found it and then he just removed that speck of paddy. Immediately the child stopped crying. So whatever textual knowledge we all possessed, we could not diagnose what's the problem. But the experienced professor within a moment diagnosed and stopped the crying of that child. So knowledge is learned not from books, only by serving the Guru. That's the greatness of experience. That's the greatness of Guru. Let me give you one more example for current scenario, because this is Shruti to Shiksha. Now take these days, now students, they are not well informed about the glory of Guru in our tradition. We say Gu means ignorance. Ru means removal. The one who removes our ignorance is called Guru. Similarly, we say Acharya. Acharya means Achinotihi Shastrarthan. So Acharya Sthapayatyapi Swayam Acharate Yasmat Tasmad Acharya Uchyate. Who is an Acharya? An Acharya is a person who abides by Shastras, who teaches us Shastras, and then makes us follow those Shastras. So he first practices, he then preaches, he then makes us practice everything. He is called Acharya. Now, these days, students don't seem to show that much respect to an Acharya, because I saw one boy by my household. He said, Max teacher, what is Max? He asked me. I said, Max means mathematics. He said, no, Max means mentally affected teacher harassing students, he said. For MATHS, he is giving a different explanation. Mentally affected teacher harassing students, that is Max, he says. But the greatness of Guru, he cannot be explained by words alone. Let me give you an example. There was a school. The annual day function was held in that school. They had invited 3 chief guests. One was a renowned doctor. Another person was Deputy Superintendent of Police, DSP. Number 3, he was the district collector. So a renowned doctor, DSP, district collector, 3 of them are going to come as chief guest for the school annual day. First, the doctor came as the chief guest. Everybody stood up in respect. They saluted the doctor. Seeing that, the students thought, oh, doctor seems to be a noble profession. Everybody gets up, everybody salutes, so we should become a doctor in the future. Then the DSP came, Deputy Superintendent of Police. Then everybody, including the doctor, they got up and they saluted the DSP. Then students thought, no, we should become DSP. If we become DSP, everybody will salute us. Then the district collector came with the Diwali following him. When district collector came, doctor, DSP, everybody, all students, everybody got up, everybody saluted the collector. Then the students thought, no doctor, no DSP, we should become collector. If we become collector, everybody will salute us, everybody will honor us. The collector came inside the school. He went to the headmaster. The headmaster was seated on the chair. The collector prostrated. He did Sashtanga Namaskaram. Collector performed Namaskaram at the feet of the headmaster of the school and said, "It is this headmaster who created me. I was a student of this school. This headmaster only taught me all the lessons, and only because of him, I am what I am today. I am a collector today only because of this headmaster." Now the students thought, we thought that everybody is saluting the collector, but the collector himself falls at the feet of a teacher means anybody can become a doctor, collector or engineer, but it is the teacher who creates each one of them. So teacher is the greatest position ever. So a police may salute collector. Collector may offer a salute to chief minister. But whoever you are, you have to offer your salutation to your teacher, because it is the teacher who creates the doctor. It's the teacher who creates the collector. It's a teacher who creates a DSP. It's a teacher who creates an engineer. So teacher creates everybody, because without teacher, we are nothing. If we have something today, they say zero has no value. But if you put a number before zero, then zero gets value. Similarly, disciples are like zeros. The guru, he becomes a number before that zero and gives value. Guru plays a lot of role. Not only normal, just shaping your intellect alone doesn't constitute a guru. Rather, guru gives you motivation. Just like Lord Krishna motivated Arjuna. In the battlefield of Kurukshetra, Arjuna was depressed. He was in a fix whether to fight or not. At that time, acharya, Gita acharya, Krishna motivates Arjuna, no, you fight. You have to fight. That motivation, that's given by a guru. Number two, guidance. Guidance is given by guru. We see many persons like Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. He used to address students. He gave motivation. Inspiration. A guru inspires. A teacher like Dr. Sarvapalli Radhakrishnan. So a teacher like him inspired millions of students. A teacher may be a philosopher, like Ramakrishna Paramahamsa to Vivekananda. He can be a philosopher and guide you in philosophy. A teacher may be an observer, like Ramakant Acharya to Sachin Tendulkar. Sachin Tendulkar's batting was observed by Ramakant Acharya, and he, based on his observations, he guided Sachin Tendulkar, you go in this way. So a teacher is an observer. A teacher is a motivator. A teacher inspires students. He is a philosopher. He is a guide. He may be a friend as well. A teacher interacts with you as a friend, and he gets to know what are all your talents, and he tries to unleash your talents. So teacher has got a multifaceted role. A father can be only a father. Mother can be only a mother. But teacher has got a lot more role to play. We usually say Matru Devo Bhava, Pitru Devo Bhava, Acharya Devo Bhava, Atidhi Devo Bhava. Mata, Pita, Guru, Devam we say. But in the text Balabodha Sangraham, Adi Shankara says, teacher is one step higher than Mata, Pita and Devam. We usually say Mata, Pita, then only Guru, then Devam. No, Guru is greater than God. That has been already proved in our discourse earlier. But Shankara Bhagavad Pada says, Guru is greater than Mata, Pita as well. Why? He gives two reasons. Reason number one, the parents, they always have some element of affection and love towards the child. Because of that, they won't be so much strict. In some cases, the parents themselves, in some cases, encourage the child to play, encourage the child to do whatever he wants, then you can come. But Guru, he is always hitaishi. He always wants to do hitam. Whatever is good for the child, Guru will always do. So parents sometimes priyam, whatever the son likes, they will do. Sometimes hitam, whatever is good, they will give. But Guru, he gives whatever is hitam alone, only good things. That alone Guru will show. Just because the child likes something, Guru will not encourage the child towards that. This is one thing. Second thing, our parents never receive anything in response from us. They never expect. But of course, if the son or daughter, they qualify, they go to a great profession, even though parents don't expect anything, obviously they will enjoy the benefits of whatever the son or daughter has achieved. But the teacher, He always remains a teacher, but he just lifts up so many students as a ladder, and just after making them so big in their lives, the teacher remains as the same ladder and just enjoys whatever heights their students reach. They are not going to receive any personal benefit from those students, but still they remain as leaders, and they create leaders. They remain as leaders and they create leaders, and they are happy to see their children, their own students, leading so many people. They are happy to see that. If a shishya outshines a guru, guru will be the happiest person, because that's the greatness of your guru. What is the greatness of your guru? He should create a shishya who is even greater than the guru himself. That's his glory. So, guru minjina shishya, we say, even if a person comes that way, the guru will be happy. Take the example of Narada and Prahlada. Narada was the acharya. Prahlada was the disciple from his mother's womb. But while chanting the names of devotees, we say, Prahlada Narada Parashara Pundarika, Vyasambarisha Shukashaunaka Bhishmadalbhyan, Rukmangadarjuna Vasita Vibhishanadin, Punyan Iman Parama Bhagavatan Smarami. Prahlada Narada. Prahlada comes first, Narada comes next. Narada is happy. My disciple has gone above me in his devotion. Take the case of Periyalvar and Andal. Periyalvar offered garlands to Bhagavan. Andal went one step higher. She adorned herself with those garlands and offered to Bhagavan. Bhagavan accepted it. Bhagavan accepted Andal as his own Devi. Ranganatha, he accepted Andal to eternal service at his own lotus feet. She married Lord Ranganatha himself. Ranganatha also married her and made Periyalvar as his father-in-law. Now, Periyalvar was a great devotee, no doubt. But Andal, she became even greater devotee than Periyalvar. Periyalvar was happy. So, Periyalvar was not only father to Andal, he was the acharya. Disciple excelled the acharya. So, always acharya is happy. So, what can we give back to our gurus? Always we say reciprocation, reciprocation. What can we give back? Swami Vedanta Deshika says, Yetri Manathil Jnana Vidakai, Irulanaitum Martinavarkuru Kaimaru, Mayanum Kanagillan. Even if Bhagavan wishes to reciprocate something to Guru, even Bhagavan cannot do that, because Acharya, Guru has given us so much that we cannot give anything in return. But we can do one thing. Potri Ugapadum, Punduyul Gulvadum, Pungupugal Satri Vadapadum, Satchalavo Unnam Petradarke. Always sing the glories of Guru. Always be faithful to that Guru. Always remember that it is because of that Guru we are what we are today. And please tell openly to any person, because of this Guru only I am in this position. Just tell outwardly. So, Pratyakshe Guravastutyaha. Please, mute pannu. One person has to mute, please.
Dr. Harsha, can you please mute? Dr. Harsha, can you please mute?
I will finish in another 5 minutes. Please mute.
Sir, please continue.
Okay, thank you. So, just tell everybody, because of that Acharya alone I am in this position. We have to say that. That's why in our tradition, even today, it's the legacy. Whatever we start, Guru Vandanam is the first event. We have to worship our Guru and then start anything. Even in Upanyasam, I am delivering a lecture here. First, I chanted a Taniyan composed by myself on my Samastrayana Acharya as well as Jnana Acharya, combining everybody. It was composed by me on my Acharyas. I will first chant that invocatory verse of my Acharya and then proceed to the discourse, because I am what I am today only because of Acharya. That Guru Vandanam is always important. First worship your Guru before worshipping God. Only through your Guru you can see God, you can worship God. Only through Guru you can attain God. Even it may be for Laukika education as well, not only for spiritual education. In Laukika education, that teacher has taught you alphabets ABCD, Akshara Abhyasam. Only because of that Akshara Abhyasam, you learn Vedas, Upanishads, everything. Had that teacher not taught you Akshara Abhyasam, he or she not taught you, How can you know Vedas? How can you know Upanishads? Everything. So teacher occupies a great position. So whatever we start, first we have to offer our obeisances to our Guru. That Guru Vandanam is always important. Whatever we achieve, so point number one, whatever we do, we have to first salute our Guru, then only Bhagavan. Guru Vandanam is first. Number two, whatever we achieve, we have to convey our thanks, our reverence to our Guru, because only because of that Guru's grace we are able to achieve. Number three, we have to serve Guru, not mere verbal interactions. These days, of course, people are asking doubts. They are asking Gurus, what is this, what is that? They all ask so many things. No problem, you can ask. But beyond all of that, we have to serve that Guru. Only because of service, by pleasing that Guru, we can get divine spiritual knowledge. Otherwise, just verbal conversations will not give you complete knowledge. This is point number three. Point number four, Guru is greater than Mata Pita. Guru is greater than even Devam. That's why even Devam, Bhagavan himself wants to become Guru, means Guru is an exalted post. Point number five, on this day, thanks to our Sanskrit forum as well as SRC college and also Sarada college for women, we were able to enjoy the grace of Guru. So for all of us, may our acharyas shower their choicest of blessings on all of us, so that may all we have a blissful life filled with divine wisdom, devotion, as well as social, economical, and everything, whatever we want, aspire you professionally, socially, economically, academically, spiritually, whatever we want to achieve, Guru's Kripa will definitely take us forward to all those heights. So, Gurur Anugrahenaiva Puman Purnaf Prashantaye. With these words of Krishna, I once again thank Global Sanskrit Forum TM Brand and SRC College of Trichy, Sri Sharada College of Women, and especially Srimati Usha Srinivasan, because when she contacted me for this discourse, initially she said evening time. I had a Bhagavata Saptah in Mannargudi in this 1 week time, and somehow we came to some time schedule adjustments, and in this time this Upanyasam was able to happen. So once again, I sing Pallandu to all the lotus feet of my acharyas and conclude the session. Thanks for the opportunity. Thank you.